We now recognize students graduating with academic honors and those who have committed to military service and the conferral of degrees. Presentations will be made by President Crow and Provost Searle.
It's particularly special to acknowledge our undergraduate degree candidates who are completing degrees with Latin honors. That means Latin phrases that recognize the supreme effort that these students carried out and recognize their achievement from an academic competitiveness perspective. To graduate cum laude requires a cumulative grade point of 3.4 to 3.59. Congratulations to students graduating with the honor cum laude. To graduate magna cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79. Graduates with the honor magna cum laude, we congratulate you. And to graduate summa cum laude, which means beyond belief in Latin, you can look it up, requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.8 or above. Join me in honoring this year's graduates who have earned the honor summa cum laude.
Provost Searle will now present the Moeur Award.
Arizona State University is pleased to recognize the graduates who have achieved excellent scholastic records. During their undergraduate years at the university, they have obtained the highest grade point average of the December 2020 graduating class while completing all of their coursework at Arizona State University in no more than 8 semesters. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate the Moeur Award recipients for fall 2020. Arizona State University is proud to be a strong supporter of military veterans who have served their country, as well as students pursuing futures in the armed services through their participation in ROTC programs. We would like to formally recognize all graduating ROTC students and graduating students who are or have been members of the armed services. Thank you for your commitment and your service. We're proud to call you Sun Devils. President Crow, Arizona State University is pleased to recognize graduates completing the PhD as well as professional doctoral degrees and master's degree candidates. They have fulfilled all the requirements for this degree and are worthy of that distinction.
Now here we are at the fun part, the actual conferring of the degree. So this is the most exciting moment. Before these sentences, no degree. After these sentences, degree. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on the recommendation of the outstanding world-class faculty of Arizona State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate doctoral degree or master's degree and welcome you to the company of scholars with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and most importantly, obligations. Congratulations.
President Crow, Arizona State University is pleased to recognize graduates completing the bachelor's degree. They have completed all the requirements for this degree and are worthy of that distinction.
Now, I know you're out there on the screen watching, wondering when will this be over, when will I have my degree, when will it actually be granted, and so this is that actual moment. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on the recommendation of the world-class faculty of Arizona State University, and I know they really had to struggle with some of you, but they have agreed, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's degree and admit you to the fellowship of educated men and women with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and most importantly, obligations. Congratulations.